Hey everybody, Charlie 902 here, and welcome to the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Now, I have never played a Phoenix Wright or Ace Attorney game in my life. I've always seen the picture of the anime character pointing off in the distance dramatically, and it just seemed like something that would be interesting to me. I was browsing through Steam and I saw this. I said, you know what, let's pick it up and let's play this and see how this goes. So this will be completely blind, as in I've never played any of the games in this series before, and this will be my first time playing this game. The only thing I did was open up the application to try to, get my recording set up. Let's begin. Select adventure. Okay, new game.
The Empire of Japan. After opening its doors, a push for cultural transformation brought great waves of Western influence to this far eastern island nation. The revolution washed over the land, making life in the capital exciting and unsettling. It was a period of great change, and some was swept away by the tide.
Okay.
But for one man, the turbulence of that era was just the beginning of an extraordinary story.
That's the main character, right? What is it with all of my games in French? I can't speak French. I'm horrible at pronouncing it. "22nd November, 8:43 a.m. Supreme Court of Judicature? Defendants Antechamber 5. I'm going to have to do a lot of reading, and I'm sorry for my mispronunciations. We'll make sure not to hit autoplay. I did do some research on this game. Autoplay just basically plays the game for you. It does all of the choices, everything else. So I made that to be the P button so I wouldn't accidentally hit it. What is history? No history available. I guess that's a transcript. And we don't need options, so I guess we click here. I still can't believe it. I still can't believe this is happening. How can it be that just beyond the doors to this quiet little chamber is the highest court in Japan, waiting to decide my fate? What was that flash? Is that because fate is a different color? What? That's the bailiff? Oh, no, nothing. Savior glares, murderer. So I guess this is the point of view of the guy with the gun. Sorry. Oh god, let me see if I can pronounce this. Rinosuke? Or Ske? Rinosuke? I hope that's correct. We'll just call him Ryu. Naruhodo. I apologize to anyone who can read this better than I can. I hope I'm pronouncing it as best as I can. I'm a second-year student at the Imperial Yume University. 3 days ago, I somehow found myself in the middle of a horrifying incident. And now, here I am, awaiting my trial. So this is us, the main character, Ryu. And we had a gun in our hand. An individual got shot in front of us. That's enough. Oh, who's this guy? He's got animated thingamabobs, bandana ends. He's not obliged to listen to such abuse, officer. Is he our attorney? And who are you? I'm this man's lawyer. I'll be defending him today. Lawyer? Yes. And until the judge has given his verdict on the case, no one has the right to treat him as a criminal. You brought a sword? So you will hold your tongue. Dude brought a sword to court. I like him already. Look at it. He's got the scales of justice and a sword. And awesome bandana flowy ends. Tisk. Technicalities. Look at you. You haven't even graduated yet. And yet I still seem to know better than you how a court officer should behave. Right, Ryu? Oh, yes, of course. Sorry. What is all the flashing and the, like, fighting sounds going on? I might have to turn that off. Let's do that. What was it? Gameplay? Screen flashes. We're going to turn that off. And then we're going to go back. All right. Oh, yes, of course. Sorry. What are you apologizing to me for? Oh, no, I suppose that wasn't my fault. I'm assuming those flashes and those sounds and vibrations are to emphasize like our emotions and reactions, but I'm sorry, the flashes were a little distracting, so turn those off. Let me know in the comments if you want them back on. I don't think anybody will miss anything without having the screen flashing every 3 seconds. But really, Kazuma, I never meant to drag you in this. I'm sorry. So we know this guy. Kazuma? There you go again, apologizing. Just like always. I must say, you've been all over the newspapers these past few days. Yume University professor murdered in cold blood by student. Okay, so it was a university professor. But obviously, you didn't actually do it, did you? Of course not. You have to believe me. I didn't do it. I could never murder someone. Then there's nothing to worry about. Straighten yourself up. Hold your head high. You mean... I believe you. I know you're innocent, Ryu. Kasuma Asaki, my best friend, also in his second year at the Yume University. But he's far more clever than I, a star student in fact. He's even a qualified lawyer. Impressive considering he's still an undergraduate. It's not that impressive. Wait, was I not thinking that internally? Did I say that out loud? The very concept of lawyers is only a few years old, here in Japan anyway. Okay, that's a little meta for you to be saying that. My qualifications don't mean much, yet. You said exactly the same thing 3 days ago. But I'm proud to have a friend like you, Kazuma, truly. Yeah, I mean, I'd be proud to have a friend like him if he's willing to put his neck on the line to defend us for really no apparent reason. 3 days ago. Yes, that's when all this started. So I'm assuming the blue is my internal dialogue. Congratulations, Kazuma. Looks like you're going to get to study abroad at last. I know, I've been forever dreaming of this day. Finally, those government elites have acknowledged my academic achievements and successes in court. Side note, you know, from Charlie and I 2 here, I thought this would be voice acted, so I apologize. You guys have to listen to me read. Maybe you like it, who knows? So you'll be representing Japan as you immerse yourself in the most sophisticated legal system in the world. So if he's representing Japan, that means he's going somewhere else. What is the most sophisticated legal system in the world? That'd be Europe, right? Somewhere in Europe. I'm really happy for you and proud as your friend. There's not a soul in the university who doesn't know Kazuma's name. He's a living legend. It's like there's some mysterious aura billowing around his temple. I want to bring about change in our own legal system. Okay, so he wants to go abroad study their legal systems while practicing in it somehow, and then bring that back to Japan to kind of influence their legal system. Okay. That's why I have to cross the ocean to see the real thing with my own eyes. The heart of the British Empire. Okay, British Empire is where we're going. Wish I could see it too. Then come with me. Well, I can't. I'm in a murder trial right now. We'll have a wild time tearing up the streets of Her Majesty's City of London together. If only it were that simple. Oh dear, look at the time. I better be going. All right, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a while longer. Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. High-class Western restaurant. What is this, Burger King? See you in English class tomorrow then, partner. Oh, he's dematerialized. It was straight after that. That's when it happened. I'm assuming that this is the tutorial case or crime, which is why we are the accused in this one, and we get to kind of experience. We get led through the process by our friend. What was his name? I can't even remember his name anymore. The other guy, the guy with the bandana. Where were you? What was his name? It's like Kadama? Asagi, may I have a word? That was his last name, was Asagi. Who are these two? Professor, I didn't know you were coming. This is one of the professors at the college. What is this ball? Well, this case is personal significance to me. Yeah, you probably knew the other professor that got killed. But never mind that for now. Asagi, you should go immediately to the judge's chambers. Yeah, they're walking us through how to do this. Kazuma, not Kadama. Kazuma. I gotta remember that. Kazuma. To His Excellency's chambers. Why? He was looking for you before. You advocating for the defense in this trial was a sudden decision. It seems there may be some confusion about procedures today as a result. Today's the trial, okay. Who is this man? I feel as though I've seen him at university before. I see. I'll go at once then. I shall accompany you. I'm not doing a female voice. It would just sound silly. All right then, Ryu. I'll see you in the courtroom. Yes, thanks, Kazuma. Dot 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 dot. More dots. From Tom Selleck? Yeah. Even more dots. Ugh, this is awkward. That's because I don't know who this is. If I may? Yes, sorry? You must be the defendant. Ryu Naruhodo, I believe. Yes, that's right. My name is Eugene Mikotoba. Eugene or Eugene? I'm a professor of forensic medicine at Yume University. Forensic medicine, okay. That's pretty cool. That's what we need to be studying. Ah, Professor Mikotoba. I've heard that name from Kazuma before. As I recall, he's been pushing to get the government to agree to Kazuma studying abroad. Asagi has told me about you. You and he are best friends, I understand. Should I do the anime sound? As such, I feel you should know. Know what? Well, as you no doubt heard, Asagi has been granted permission to go and study in Great Britain. However, if he should fail to defend you in today's trial, I'm afraid that permission will be revoked and never granted again. Yeah, that makes sense. What? Ah, as I suspected. You were unaware of this. Yeah, our friend is putting his what's the word I'm looking for? Putting his honor on the line, basically. I had a feeling Asagi may have chosen not to tell you. Yeah, I can understand that. Ryu making anime exclamation point sound again. I'm not doing that either. He's agreed to defend me, knowing that if he fails, his dreams will be shattered. Oh, they're laying the drama on thick. But I don't understand. Why would the government do such a thing? The administration has to choose from a large number of applicants for overseas study. It's very difficult to persuade them to grant permission, even in the most favorable of circumstances. I don't believe it. But I didn't do it. I swear it. I'm not a murderer. I'm sure that's true. Nevertheless, I can assure you that proving your innocence will be no easy task. You see, there are certain peculiarities about today's trials. I like the little, emphasis on peculiarities. Sorry? What do you mean? You'll soon understand, once proceedings get underway. But, then what should I do? Well, naturally, I'm not going to suggest doing anything that could lead to a conviction, right? So, as soon as the trial starts, the judge will pose a certain question to the defense. All right, so they're telling us how to play here. The judge will pose a question to the defense. That's us. When that happens, you must answer before anyone else. You must say, I do. I do? But what's the question? I do. But what will the question be? Surely not, do you accept the accusations brought before you? Of course not. Bailiff, defendant! Court is about to begin. Proceed to the courtroom at once. So he's going to make us say I do to a question we don't know yet. All right. It would seem our suspicious... No, not suspicious. Surreptitious discussions are about to be cut short. So allow me to summarize. Kazuma Asagi must not be the defense lawyer in this trial. Okay, so he wants us to defend ourselves. Of course, as the defendant, the final decision is yours. What are you waiting for? Do you want to be found guilty for failing to appear? Get moving. There's no point in anyone advocating for the likes of you anyway. They seem pretty convinced. This is it. If the trial goes badly, Kazuma's dreams of studying abroad are over. And what's more, yeah, what about you going to jail or being put to death? I'll be found guilty of murder. And so, with absolutely no idea what lay ahead, I embarked on that unforgettable trial. So we're reminiscing in the past then. My one and only chance of proving my innocence. The trial that would decide my destiny. Destiny. 22nd November, 9 a.m. Supreme Court of Judicature. Courtroom 2. So, this is a courtroom. Look at the dude's eyes. Yes, this is a courtroom, dude. I'm sure you've probably seen a courtroom before, just seeing as how you're studying to be a lawyer. Look at his eyes. They're insane. His buddy's all calm. All right, dude. The Supreme Court of Judicature. That's how I'm going to pronounce it. I hope it's right. No court in the land has more power. Why are we at the Supreme Court already? We're not going to start in any lower court? These all look like military. I don't much like to look at these people sitting in the public gallery. Lots of military... Hey, I called it. Lots of military and other uniforms in there. The powers that be have demanded that this be a secret trial. Why? Why have the powers that be determined that? A secret trial? trial that's closed to ordinary members of the public. Only military and government officials may attend. Nani? But why? I did it. That's the one time I'll do it. I won't do it again, I promise. It'll become clear in time, but for now, let's get on with the trial. You need to concentrate, Ryu. It's about to begin. Is anybody going to prepare me for this, or are we just going in like unprepared, no questions asked, no questions answered? Let's just do it. Uh-oh, gavel's down. Oh, this dude looks imposing. The court will now hear the trial of Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Alchi. I'm guessing that's a position because the last guy was labeled judge. The prosecution is ready, Your Excellency. Oh, he's the prosecution. As is the defense. He's still looking all around like a crazy man. Before we begin, there's one point of order I would like to confirm. Yesterday evening, the defense made a last-minute request for a change of advocate. Yeah, we gotta say I do to this. That's correct, Your Excellency. I made the request myself. Normal procedure is for the defendant's advocacy to be decided 2 days prior to the trial. As this is an unusual circumstance, I'm obliged to ask for final confirmation now. Who advocates for the defendant in this trial? I do. Uh-oh. This is it. This must be the question. Time is like slowed down to bullet time in gray. Who's going to defend me? That's the question the professor meant. I am. But then, if I say I do, I need to answer quickly. What should I do? Answer I do. Your Excellency, no confirmation is needed. As I'm standing here beside the defendant, I hope it's clear who will advocate for his defense. Whoa, what was that? He's still got the crazy eyes. What is the meaning of this unruly outburst? What was the meaning of that weird font for the yes? I would like to inform the court that I, Ryu, will be defending myself. You'll be... What? Judge is shocked. What are you playing at, Ryu? I'm trying to make sure you get to study abroad. I don't want to pull you down with me. Professor Mikotoba told me everything just now before the trial. He did what? He said that your dreams of studying abroad would be dashed if you were to lose. How sad. It means you don't have faith in me. No, I have faith in you. I just don't want you to put that on the line. You think I won't be able to get you off? We're not going to make a comment on that. No, it's not that, really. It's just that, well, on the off chance that things don't go well for me, I couldn't bear to be the reason that you... ... Yes. I knew that's how you'd feel. Which is exactly why I decided not to tell you. Tisk. Professor Mikotoba shouldn't have stuck his nose in. Gavel. Very well. The court hereby recognizes the defendant's desire to advocate for himself in today's trial. Well. Does the accused admit defeat already? Renouncing his own counsel? Really? This dude, Objection! Whoa, weird font again. Make no mistake, counsel. This merely shows the defendant's innocence is so apparent he's confident he can speak for himself. You need to stop looking around like a crazy man or nobody's going to listen to you. Isn't that so, Naruhodo-san? Yeah, respond, dude. Yes, exactly. Exactly what I wasn't thinking. I'm not confident at all. Yeah, they purposely kind of drop us into this without any prior knowledge so that we can kind of feel as fish out of water as this young man does. Oh, goodness. That doesn't look better. That's not better look for you. In fact, my mind's a complete blank. I realize I'm in charge now, but still, Try not to look so bewildered. Yeah, that's for real. I think this is this dude's name, maybe. Well, for a mere university student to be brought before the Supreme Court... Oh, you must have perpetrated a most heinous crime indeed. What, you don't know the crime? Who's hitting the gavel? Is it the judge? As you are no doubt aware, this is the Supreme Court of Judicature in Japan. Accordingly, the very highest standards of conduct are expected of all present. Do I make myself clear, Defendant Naruhodo? Yes, Your Excellency. It is therefore my duty to assess your competence for the task you have undertaken. My competence? What does that mean? He means he's trying to figure out if you're able, like if you know enough legalese to defend yourself, or if it's just gonna be something where you just screw yourself over. That's what he means. He's questioning your ability to do the job. Yeah, that's a lot more eloquent than what I said. Well, he can't be questioning it more than I am. So let's start with the very simplest of questions. Oh, yes, Your Excellency. Kindly state before the court the name of the victim in this case. Well, that's easy enough. I've heard his name more times than I care to remember. But, wait. I'm so nervous I can't even remember that. What was it again? Ryunosuke. Let me guess. Your mind's gone blank? You know me so well. All the relevant information for this case can be found in the court record. All right, we're discovering gameplay mechanics here. But I can't even find that. It's simple. You can access the court record with the press of E. If you ever find yourself forgotten something, just consult that. It's all in there. All right, I have a feeling we're going to use that quite a bit. E, court record. Just have to press E for the court record. All right, there's no time to lose. All right, and it pops up down here. That's good. Let's press it. Oh, what is this? This is the list of evidence you've collected. Now try switching to people instead with E. Well, I want to see all this. Proof that I'm a student at the Imperial Yume University. I've always wear it on the collar of my uniform jacket. It won't let me click the other stuff. I have to go to E. I'm still in tutorial. Whoa, okay. Second year at the Imperial Yume University. He's my best friend, and despite being a student, a qualified defense lawyer as well. You'll find details about the victim in here. When you're done, press Z to go back. Mikotoba, medical school professor at the Imperial Yume University. He is an authority in forensic medicine and Kazuma's mentor. This dude's last name is Alchi. It's Takatsuchi Alchi. The lead prosecutor in the case, who would appear to have little love for the changes the Cultural Reformation has brought about. Okay, so there's an overarching cultural change happening. This guy wants the old way. And I guess this is the victim. John H. Wilson, 47. That's a very Western name. The victim of the case, he was a visiting professor of medicine at Yume University from the British Empire. Alright, so this guy doesn't want the change. This guy is quite literally bringing the change. Connection, maybe? Alright, so John H. Wilson. Z to go back. So remember, everything to do with the current case can be found in the court record. Alright. Now you better not keep His Excellency waiting any longer. Go on. Find the victim in the people section of the court record, then press R to present. Try it now. Alright, that's him. R to present, or we can just click it.
Yes!
Weird font. The victim's name was Dr. John H. Wilson. Well, at least you can remember the name of an esteemed member of your own university. Look, there's no need to be an ass, right? You're just doing a job. I'm doing a job. Dr. Wilson was a visiting professor from England, invited to Yume University 3 years ago. Indeed, which is the reason why the case has such profound implications. The implication. The British Empire is at present our country's most valuable foreign ally. And as most of you will be aware, we have just signed a new treaty together after lengthy negotiations. There can't be anyone who hasn't heard of the Anglo-Japanese Treaty of Friendship and Navigation. The Anglo-Japanese Treaty of Friendship and Navigation for school for kids who can't read very well. And yet, despite these delicate circumstances, the blood of an Englishman has been spilt on our soil. What are we? We the Jack and the Beanstalk now? You two are both undergraduates at the Imperial Yume University, are you not? Whoa. Murdering the professor from the very institution that provides your education. Have you no honor? Spelt with a U. How very English of you. Ugh, but I didn't do it. Who did, though? If you didn't do it, who did? That'll be a question for next episode. Thanks for watching this new series. Let me know in the comments if I have the audio balance right. If you enjoy this series, what you'd like to see. If you do enjoy my content, please consider a like, a comment, and or a subscribe. It does help me tremendously as I try to grow this channel. And stay tuned for the next episode. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.